But if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all?
Hey, how y'all doing?
Alright, I know, once again, it's been like a month. I'm sorry. Hashtag not sorry. Anyways, other than streaming, you know, we also have lives to live as well. So, sorry I've been gone for a month, but I'm back. I can't say I'll be consistent, but I will try. Repeat, try to make videos once a week, because I have enough videos to upload once a week for like the next, like 2 months and a half. So, yeah, that's that. Anyways, before we start, you know, where are my manners? Sup, everybody? My name is... and welcome to a new video. Anyways, for those of you who are subscribed to me, you know I don't make hair videos like ever. So yeah, if somehow this video ends up getting a lot of views and a lot of likes, I will continue to do more hair videos. Anyways, you can see in the title and thumbnail, today's my 1-year hair anniversary. Yeah, that's not cringy at all. Technically it wasn't today, alright, like most things, I get to them very late, just like I got my first ever 360 last year and it came out 15 years ago. Not 15, 2000, I am so bad at math. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is, the actual hair anniversary date, yes, I'm gonna stick to that, was July 2nd. I'm recording this on July 16th. Yesterday was my dog Max's birthday. If you do not say happy birthday in the comments, I will find you. I'm doing this video now, so it doesn't get any later. You can see me through my window and it's uncomfortable. Today, the couple things I'm gonna be doing is, I'm gonna be explaining my quote-unquote entrance into growing my hair out, why I decided to do it, why I didn't do it sooner, and then I'm gonna be explaining, or going by month, explaining what my hair was at, what I was thinking in that stage, and how I'm doing now. So, yeah, let's get into that.
Every second you're not running, I'm only getting closer.
I hope you guys know, none of my videos are scripted. That's why, half the time, I sound extremely retarded. Anyways. Let's start on why I decided to grow out my hair. And like most people who are black and or / Hispanic like myself, do with that what you will. As much as I wanted to have hair growing up, my parents were like, no. Hair? What do you mean hair? You can't get hair. What do you think this is? America? No, you don't have freedom of hair. Essentially, what I'm trying to say by all this is, my parents didn't like having hair on my head. They liked having a smooth, smack the back of the head, milk dud haircut. In other words, the one all around. And then when I turned into a preteen, we graduated to, oh hey, guess what? The one all around, but with a skin fade. Wow, I sure am winning. And my dog is staring at me again, and it's pretty awkward. He's like, let me in. And now he's here. If you guys don't wish him a happy birthday in the comments down below, we will find you. He's not actually that white. It was the overexposure of the camera, and as much of a difference as our skin tones are, I promise he's my son.
You are the father.
I'm running out of content, guys. Let's start with the story, alright, of why I wanted to grow my hair. The majority of it is because, like most people, quarantine. Now, I'll let you guys know in advance because it'll make sense to the story. Since like late 2019, before lockdown started and all, I was already cutting my hair. And my excuse for my parents at that time was, hey, guess what? If I cut my own hair, you don't have to waste money on it. And they're like, that's pretty good. But they still wanted me to cut it short. But because I cut my own hair, and you know, I can go longer than usual, like growing my hair out for 2 months or something, I decided, well, I'm gonna do that. So essentially, I kept trying my best to give myself like high top fades, even though they weren't really fades at all. All I did was shave off the sides. All I'm saying by this is, essentially, I had this look for a while in the beginning of quarantine, and eventually I'm just like, that ain't it, coach. So I shaved it all off, which will give you this photo, which makes me look like the most convicted felon you've ever seen. But essentially after that, I decided, okay, I'm gonna start growing it out again. Also, FYI, I cut it off because it was uneven. That's pretty much it. Anyways, I decided I'm gonna grow my hair out again, but this time, like every black and or / Hispanic teen ever in existence, I decided, chacha way, I'm gonna get some waves first. That sounded so gringo. I said I'm gonna get waves first. So for the next 5 months, I decided we're gonna be waving. So now that the prequel is over, let's get to the first movie. Dun. I don't know why this is Law & Order. I am so cringe. Who watches me?
Oh boy, here goes nothing.
Also, this picture is not important to the story at all. I just thought it was funny that my eyes were cross-eyed here, so yeah, I just thought that was pretty funny. Alright, moving on to the first couple of pictures that actually matter. This is going to be March 13th. Now, remember how I said my hair anniversary was July 2nd? At least I think I did. Once again, I've recorded this like 4 times. I forgot if I said it this take. Anyways, we're starting earlier because once again, I'm giving you guys the prequel real quick. Essentially, this was when I first started trying to brush and started waving. As you can see, a couple quote-unquote ripples there, editing me. Remember, March 13th, look for the picture. Yeah, I started getting a couple ripples in there, and I was like, that's doing alright, that's doing alright, it's not doing too bad. I have a couple videos too, I'll probably show them as like B-roll while I spend 3 years talking. Anyways, while we move on to the next photo / and/or video, which is going to be on March 22nd. Now this is a little bit deeper. I think this one is when I started using pomade. That's why it probably looks a little bit shinier and a little bit more slicked down. And if it's not, well then, I guess I just got better. Moving on even after that, we go on to March 23rd, and now I know for a fact I was using pomade and a do-rag here, because believe it or not, as much as I wanted waves, I did not start using a do-rag until like midway into my actual quote-unquote wave journey, so that's why they were a little bit worse than, you know, they could have been, but I was doing alright, I guess, for what I had. Also, if you ever want to see any of these updates live, quote-unquote, follow me on Instagram. I've been quoting myself like that for months now. Anyways, fast forward, after I took a couple pictures with my cock, because I got a nice cock, guys. Ooh, he's nice. We move on to now, April 4th, alright? Which is when I decided, hey, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna comb my hair back for the first time to see if my waves are actually set in. Turns out, not really. I just looked really dumb and kind of suspect. Followed up by this picture, which is on April 11th, which looks even worse. I look so bad here. So bad here.
Look at me. Jesus Christ, I am ugly.
Moving on forward a little bit, over a month later, we move on to, let's go to May 21st. I didn't take much pictures in May, by the way. But we go on to May 21st, and I combed my hair back again because I wanted to see what it looked like, and for some reason it looks like a white person's hair. Like, it looks overly straight. I don't know why, but it straightened things. So, moving on to the next month, which my process of elimination is June. The best picture I'll show here is when I tried to give myself a quote-unquote taper for the first time, which was on June 13th, which was the day that my sister and my niece decided to celebrate their birthdays because they're both like a day apart. So yeah, this is what I was looking at. This is what I was looking like on the birthday and her wedding day. Once again, you can see that video on my channel. I don't know if I'm gonna link it. I don't know if I'm gonna bother to, but that's what I was looking like. As you can see, the haircut was garbage. It was like the harshest line you've ever seen. But if you look now, I've leveled up in my fading abilities. So yeah, I can fade you in real life too. Put up your dukes. I'm kidding. Anyways, we move on from that not so great haircut to what are we gonna move on to? We're gonna move on to the dreaded picture that shows my edge line was horrible because I was cutting my own hair, which is gonna be my first picture of July, which is July 2nd, which is the official start of my quote-unquote hair anniversary. I mean, obviously it wasn't a thing yet. I don't know, guys. I'm bad at explaining things. Anyways, this is the first time I ever used enhancements. It wasn't me. It was a friend, which is also a barber. So we decided to do it on my edge because, you know, damn, I pushed myself back. And decided to do it on my beard because at that time, it wasn't as strong as it is now. Obviously, you guys can't see it because I shaved it, obviously. But I'll show a picture of my beard here to tell you that it does grow in. I just decided to shave because it's been a while since I felt my skin. Also, it was pretty damn dry. Moving on a month after that because I'm not trying to, you know, do everything. Okay, remember when I said a month? Yeah, so that was a lie. We're moving on to a picture of July 21st when I first bought a new jacket that I thought looked really cool, so I decided, hey, I'm gonna take a picture with the same look because when in doubt, just have a goatee only, and you'll look good enough, as you can clearly see. This is my hair right after the waves. I think this is when I cut off the sides, and if not, it's when I started quote-unquote ruffling it up to try to get rid of the waves, because once again, this is when I started to try to grow it out. So, moving on to the actual next month now, which, you know, July. Apparently, I only took one video. Well, that's surprising now, ain't it? Okay, that video is going to be dated as August 3rd, a couple days before my birthday. I'm purposely leaving it ambiguous, because I'm not trying to, you know, put all my informaciones out there, guys. Spanglish at its best. Anyway, those were my waves trying to quote-unquote leave my body, because as you can see, the waves were still, like, the sections of the waves were still there, so I was still trying to, like, grow those out. In advance, I'll say, my waves, like, sections-wise, English, were there for, like, the next 3 months. Like, even on the sides, I tried to brush it down a little bit more just to be like, this ain't too bad. Okay, moving on to my first curls picture. Remember when I said earlier, I tried to sponge it, and then I tried to use curling cream? Once again, I don't remember if I was in this take, because I've recorded this video several times. Have I mentioned I've recorded it 5 times yet? Moving on to August 22nd. Alright, moving on to August 22nd. This is the first time where you'll see actual curls in my head. And believe it or not, this wasn't exactly curling cream. It was curl enhancing smoothie, I think. And if it wasn't, it was sponge and then gel. I don't remember. These are definitely sponge curls though. This is before the texturizer, which if you want to see that video, it's linked up there. Then we go when I pick my hair out for the first time in months, which is going to be dated as September 1st, and I'm just like, ooh, I really do look like a mushroom. And a cute picture of Max for no reason other than to lift your spirits up a little bit.
I'm horny.
Okay. I shouldn't have passed this off to you.
If I didn't say it already, my internet's been a little bit hit or miss for like the last month and a half. So once again, if you see random cuts every now and then, that's because the photos decided not to load, and I had to sit there being pissed for like the next 30 minutes until it came back. We'll move on to the first time I ever used the texturizer, which will be dated as September 28th, which, you know, was also the thumbnail for that video. I love linking my videos, so please go watch. Now, I did like the look of my hair texturized because it looked really cool, because I'd never done it before. So I'm like, this looks cool as hell. So, you know, I did it once more after that, but I'll get into why I stopped. I'll show a little B-roll video of me shaking it or something to be like, ooh, I get the sauce. I really didn't. It looked alright, but that was it. Okay, moving on to the last time I used the texturizer. It'll be dated as October 7th. Now, this picture, as you can see, I looked just so ugly. Just, my God. Sometimes you wake up and you look at yourself and you're like, I am so ugly. My God. But then sometimes you look at yourself and like, yeah, this was not one of those days. I have no idea what I was trying to do by combing it to the sides. I don't know. And I think I had like a mini breakout because the texturizer got on my skin and I got like irritated or something. It looked like a whole wasp nest tried to, I don't know. Yeah, but essentially after that, the results of that texturized session looked like this. Obviously, editing me, do me a favor and, you know, help me out here.
Don't worry, man. I got you, bro. Don't even worry about it. I know I got you, man. No, man.
To be honest, it still looked pretty good. Like, I like the look of my quote-unquote texturized hair. But, like, after how much that hurt to apply that time, I vowed never again. And also, it was too much. It was too much. I didn't like it.
I will never fight again.
Moving on, a little bit after that, we got some of my best pictures, in my opinion, which I took these at school after I took one of my tests. It might have been one of my FSAs that I didn't take for my 10th grade year, so I took them in my 11th. This is dated as October 19th. This is also a picture on my Instagram. I'm gonna keep plugging it until you follow me, okay? Do it. I know where you are.
I'm only getting closer.
Yeah. Anyways, I really liked my curls this day because they just look fluffy. They look fluffy and nice. Like I want to touch them. And then when I got home, I took a couple other pictures and they were pretty good. They marked how my beard was incomplete as well, so that's always nice. Anyways, moving on, a little while later, we go into one of my worst hair days ever. This was only like a couple days later. It was dated as October 27th, or 22nd. Gotta replay that. This was after like a really bad sleep, and it looked so bad. As you can see, this is what I mean by, once again, I've recorded this several times. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say it, but this is what I mean by, if you're gonna dedicate yourself to using a texturizer or like a perm or anything like that, you gotta always do it, because otherwise you're gonna look like this, with the tips of your hair being that texture and then the bottom of your hair being like an afro puff, which it just looks bad. It just looks bad. Fast forward to October 29th, this is when I decided to pick my hair out again for a change, just to be like, all right, I've seen the curls a lot. Let me pick it out to see what my mini afro puff looks like. And to be honest, it didn't look horrible. It didn't look great, but it didn't look horrible. As you can see in this picture right here, you can still kind of see my wave pattern there, which was all right. But then I decided, this ain't how I'm trying to live, so I washed my hair after that, and I got my curls back, as you can see here. Now, that was not my natural texture, I'll say that now. Even though it looked kind of good to me, that was not my natural texture. I'll show the B-roll shot of me, you know, shaking it and all that for all that. I'm gonna be pissed at myself, because I'm gonna have to download a bunch of pictures and videos, and delete them all over again, because I don't have enough storage space. All I gotta say is, if you guys are enjoying this so far, one-year hair journey type thing, feel free to leave a like. Once again, like I said, I don't make content like this, so if you guys give it like a positive affirmation check, then I'll know that you guys, you know, want more.
Are you with me, Lions? The choice is yours.
Okay, I didn't take many pictures, and what is this, like November? Yeah, I didn't take many pictures in November. The ones I didn't look that good, so this is the only one I did find that was pretty good, which was November 16th. It was after a wash, I'm assuming. Revel in the chest hairs. I know some of you can't grow them. Keep in mind, I'm not even 18 yet. Like, this was me when I was like, I think this was me when I was 15. No, this was me 16. I'm bad at age. Yeah, anyways, all I can say is, I'm basically Wolverine when it comes to growing hair. I know nobody cares about that, but yeah. Fast forward to December 1st. This is around the time when I started using a curling gel instead of a curling cream. Why a curling gel? Because I thought it was a curling cream until I realized, oh yeah, this thing is flaking up after being stiff for a while. But to be honest though, the straight up results, like the moment after application on December 1st, once again, they were pretty good, to be fair. Hopefully I'm in a good position to like put the pictures here, because I think I've been moving too much over there. Fast forward to the new year. Haha, happy new year, happy 2021. Happy 2021. January 5th. As you can see, this picture is just, I don't even know what I did here. I think I was bored. I started like twisting my hair like we all do every now and then. And this is what happened. As you can see, it did not look good. It was another case of like horrible bedhead. The only thing that looked decent there was my beard, which still didn't connect at the time. I'm not sad, you're sad. Skip forward to when I bought a cool Japanese shirt that I thought was cool. And I was like, ooh, January 11th, by the way, for editing me. I decided I'm gonna take a couple pictures here. And that's also when I recorded my 3 years on YouTube video. So yeah, feel free to link yourself, man. Alright, skipping to a B-roll shot of February 1st. This was me, one of my first times using a bandana, and as simple as it is, I never really used bandanas because, like, they just weren't part of my style. So when I finally put one on, I'm just like, this will be looking pretty good right now. So, you know, I got the shape going on nice, and I'm just like, yeah. As you can tell, I was very happy about it. Then we move on to one of the most, I don't even know what decision this was meant to be, moving on to the dreaded date of February 23rd, when I decided, hey, you wanna know what I should do instead of everything else I'm doing? How about I try the slick back? As you can see, the slick back ain't for me. The slick back ain't for me. As much as the Boondocks might have wanted to say it, the slick back ain't for me. Apparently I took like no pictures in March at all. Moving on to March 20th, as you can see, very curly again. My texturizer looks like it was really lasting long, but it actually wasn't because it would have faded out because of the length of my hair. So that, I guess, is like the power of shampoo and curling enhancing smoothie, because that's great. Anyways, moving on to April again, April 7th, 2021 this time, not 2020. I decided to pick my hair out again, because once again, every now and then I want to see how long my hair is. I haven't actually picked my hair out like this in a couple months now, because it's just, every time I pick my hair or comb my hair, I feel like I'm ripping out my skull. So anyways, I look like an egg there. That's pretty much it. That's all I can say. Fast forward to April 8th, a day later. Once again, I don't really like the afro as a style, so decided to wash my hair again. This curl day was decent, and I know for a solid fact, I deep conditioned this day. This is when I started learning about it, because everyone was preaching about it, like, you guys want fire curls? Deep condition, guys. Deep condition. Trust me, you're gonna want a deep condition once a week. I don't want to hear it deep. I don't know why my face is doing this, but all I'm saying is, deep conditioning, it really works. You want some good curls? Deep condition your hair. Also, feel free to leave any comments down below that I can answer, because, you know, I got nothing better to do. Hey, sup, I'm editing TssXD here. Also, one thing I didn't say in the video at all that I should say, deep conditioning doesn't only give you good curls, it will also give you just healthy hair in general. You guys can see my hand, I'm trying to be like, yes. It also gives you healthy hair in general. Also, another thing you should probably do if you want good hair and good curls, drink a lot of water, because diet is very important, and water is key in any diet. Also, get a good amount of protein in, and get a good amount of blood flow to your scalp meat. How do you do that? Well, you can be weird like me and hang upside down for a little bit every day, or you can exercise. That promotes more blood flow all around. So essentially, healthy hair and having a healthy body aren't so different. So yeah, back to the rest of the normal video. Skipping to one of my best curl days, I'd say ever. Now the photo doesn't give it too much justice because it's a little bit dark, but April 26th, all I gotta say is the definition on the actual, like, coiliness of the curls in this picture, amazing. April 26th was a good day. Was a good day for all sides. Skipping next to when I first decided to do two-strand twists. By the way, two-strand twists as a style, like, I always loved this style. I thought it was like braiding, but better because it's easier and it looks like thicker, I guess you can say. Like, braids always look really skinny compared to twists, which don't look as skinny, I guess. But as you can see, the first time ever, they look. So, like, it looked horrible. Like, sorry for, you know, swearing there, but it just looked really bad. But at the same time, it was my first time ever trying, so I'm not too horribly mad at it. I tried to bun the back because, you know, I like ponytails despite the fact my hair, even now, still a couple months later, isn't really long enough to ponytail. But I thought it looked good. It didn't look horrible. If I try to do that now, I make much less twists now because it takes literal hours. I'll say this in advance. It took me 9 hours to do that style. 9. I'm not joking. 9 hours. This particular pair right here took me 12. And you're probably like, how the hell did it take 12 hours? Well, number one, I took a lot of breaks. And number two, parting's a son of a... Anyways, moving on to my first twist out, which is dated as May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. I love that shirt, by the way. It feels amazing. As a twist out in general, it wasn't really that good, mostly because my twists, or my hair, I guess, it like juts out. It doesn't really dedicate itself, or lend itself to having a good twist out. At least, not this one. It just looked kind of weird. I mean, it was alright for the first time, but it wasn't great. Then we go on to my next set of twists, which, they were a little bit better. I was kind of getting the hang of it. Then, you know, something like this happened, which I'll date as the day I turned into All Might, May 24th. For some reason, when I was undoing my twists for another twist out, my hair decided, hey, I'm gonna stick up like rabbit ears for some reason. But then we move on once more again. Move on to this photo here, which is dated as May 24th again, outside in front of my door. I just thought that photo looked cool. That's pretty much it. Then washed my hair again. I looked like the most mushroom I have ever looked like. May 30th. It was there. That's all I can say. It was there. Then we can move on to June 10th, my niece's birthday. A very, very curly day. They weren't super defined, like in a great clumps of curls, but they were pretty good, to be fair. Also, sorry this video's getting super long, but like, I'm bad at talking. All I gotta say though, some of these pictures, they made my hair look amazing. Like, it looked really good. Once again, we're getting really close to now, though. So then we move on to, I think this was July, nope, June 20th, never mind, I completely forgot. June 20th was one of my, it was the twists I had before these. So I think it was my third or fourth set. Editing, fixed me. And they looked alright. I tried to take like a wrapper pic here. It didn't really work out. It did highlight my beard though, I liked it. Then I took this picture where I was in the mirror to highlight how bright my eyes are. It wasn't bad, wasn't great. Then we move on to one of the most recent pics I took, which was for my 1 year update on Instagram, which I actually did on time. As you can see, it went down to my fat nose, 6 inches long in the back. It was only like 5.5 in front. It was pretty nice, if I don't say so myself. Then we move on to nowadays, or what? This month, July. Okay, July of 2021. This is when I decided to give myself, or try to give myself, my first ever fade. And to be fair, it wasn't horrible. But all I can say is it wasn't necessarily an actual like fade and gradient. It was pretty much take the zero closed, run it up, and then take the zero open and try to do something with that. But for me, it was pretty good. Then we end off with this final picture, which I really like this picture. I liked it so much I changed my Instagram profile to it. And all I gotta say is, these are some like the rapper photos that you take like, yeah, I'm cool, freaking, yeah. Max is sleeping. Anyways, that brings us to the end of our hair anniversary. That brings us to my 1 year conclusion. I know this video was pretty bad, to be fair. Like, sure, I showed a lot of, you know, good hair pics and stuff like that, but I do everything unscripted, and I live in a house full of people, so I can't really, you know, express myself as much as I'd like to. But yeah, I do it this way I can. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm gonna keep taking pictures pretty much all the time, like I do for a 2 year update video. Once again, I know most of my subscribers probably aren't here for hair, considering that's not the type of content I make, but all I'm gonna say is the year updates I'm gonna keep doing as long as I have no other video ideas. But if you guys want to see more videos in general of like styles I do and stuff like that, once again, leave it down in the comments. If you watched this far, comment down onion rings. Why? Because apparently there's a 1 year memory of me making onion rings, so that's pretty cool. Anyways, this is the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed. Any and all of my links are down in the description below. I'm gonna get to editing this now, because I know for a fact it's gonna take me so long that it's gonna be posted tomorrow, which should be July 17th. So if this is posted on July 16th, give me a round of applause, because damn, I've been recording for like 20 minutes. Like I said though, if you enjoyed, feel free to leave a like, subscribe. Once again, if you guys enjoy this content, I'll be posting more of it. If not, then I'll post basically as much as I have been, which is nothing. And yeah, I guess I'll get back to streaming New Vegas and figure out what we finally have to do with Benny and Caesar, because all I gotta say is the game is getting close to an end. And once again, I haven't forgot about you Tomb Raider fans, okay? The puzzles made me want to tear my brain out, so I'll return to it after I finish New Vegas. So, see you guys. I am bad at outros.